Hello, my darling viewership. I'm going to bring you two flavors of Battling Boxers deck lists. If you're not familiar with the archetype, basically you make, you make lead yoke, you sit on it, and you win. Pardon the sore voice, sick and whatnot. To start off, I'm going to go with the milling version that I made up. Both have their merits. This is definitely kind of a faster paced one, more spammy. The trap one, you'll have to find yourself kind of waiting a turn without getting the setup. Although, I mean, both are still pretty. A little bit of consistency for a little bit of speed. I guess it's up to player preference. Battling Boxer Counterpunch. He's like a Kaloop, but he only ups them by 1,000, and you have to banish him instead of sending it to the grave. Glassjaw, when it's destroyed by, well, first off, when it's targeted for an attack, it's destroyed by its own effect. Whenever it's sent to the graveyard by an effect, you get to add a Battling Boxer other than Glassjaw to your hand. Combos really well with Switch Hitter. Battling Boxer Headgear, he's a Foolish Burial, and he can't be destroyed by a battle once per turn and when he's in attack. Triple Battling Boxer Spear. You special summon him, you cannot conduct your battle phase, and that lets you go synchro into whatever you need. Or exceed. Switch Hitter, normal summon it, and you can special summon another Battling Boxer from your grave. You can only special summon Battling Boxers this turn. Just another way to get Yoke on the field. Triple Blaster. Gets rid of dead cards in hand. You can use it with Debris Dragon to pull out Star Eater, which I'm pretty sure was called something else when it was first announced. Card Trooper helps you mill some of your things, because a lot of the time you'll want things in your graveyard for setup. Debris Dragon, you got 5 targets in this build. Counterpunch, very easy to set into the graveyard. Card Trooper is, it is what it is. Really went well with the theme of the deck, milling, and getting to go into Black Rose, because you have lead yoke on the field. Activate this, go into Black Rose. Detach, nuke your entire opponent's field, and then you have a 3,000 or 3,800 beater. Hand traps, because no traps. Battling Boxer Spirit. Mill a card, and then you get to special summon a Battling Boxer. You can only activate 1 per turn. But, very good card. Solid. Helps you set up the graveyard a little more if you need it. Dark Hole. Foolish Burial. I went with Triple Lance because it has built-in self-destruct, so your only issue will be either monster effects or Dimensional Prison against lead yoke. Sip of water. Pod Duality, consistency. Kind of doesn't mesh with milling, but it's whatever. There's a lot of turns you won't be special summoning, even in this build. Reinforcement of the army, everything is a warrior. And then Treasure's Trap Hole, because it is what it is. Extra deck, definitely double Black Rose Dragon with the double Debris. Works amazingly. And then I definitely add a Star Eater, because it's great play if your Doodle gets, your Debris Dragon gets Veilored. You can just banish and then get Blaster and then synchro into this. The Trap variant, which here, let me move the mic. This is my personal favorite because I hate the randomness of milling. Triple Counterpunch, triple Engine, okay. I only went with 2 Spar. Honestly, I think I could bring it up to 3 and it would be a better deck. But a little more testing on that. This is the main version I've been testing. Everything else pretty much the same. Blaster, still good. Debris Dragon with only 3 targets. It seems like it's more important to have it in there, because Black Rose Dragon is so strong this format without heavy. And in my experience, you don't generally even use Counterpunch's effect that much. I usually get lead yoke on the field, stall a couple turns, get enough graveyard setup and field presence to OTK. Well, not OTK, but just like get a large chunk of damage in for a turn. The only difference is I went with triple MST because this deck can lose to field spells. Necro Valley mainly. I went up against the Gravekeeper deck and I was like, fuck this shit. Spellbook Tower, I guess, too. Traps. I mean, you can place Lance in there. It's up to personal preference. At the beginning of the format, I was thinking Lance was a better alternative, but 1-for-1 targeting removal is just it's great. When it comes to traps, I kept it simple: Bottomless, Compulse, Solemn, double Mirror Force, and a Torrential. There's no real need, at least in my experience, for Dimensional Prison down here. No real need for it because I never found my enemies attacking into my lead yoke, because why would you? The main issue is they just go over it, and I figured a better alternative would be Fiendish Chain because I can block an attack if I need to, but one of my main weaknesses of the deck would be effects. You could put Veilers in or whatever, you don't need to run traps. You could probably just do this variant with hand traps instead of regular ones. It would work out just fine. Because, I mean, do you really need... You probably would just go with the mill version if you probably wanted a better deck. Because, I mean, it's all about the spam. Can of spam fried? Can't really say which would be better. I guess, honestly, the mill one's probably a little bit speedier. But definitely more fun to go with this. The single gold sarcophagus. Getting Blaster to the hand is good. Pluses is good, okay? As well as if you need something, pick it up. There's no reason not to run it. It's only at 1, so I don't feel like I'm obliged to have to run 3 if I play it. So it can come out for probably another Spear. Cause I'm trying to think what I would honestly take out. Kind of playing around with the 3 Battlin Boxer Spirits, but it's a Monster Reborn, and it helps you get your plays off. So same thing going on. Double Black Rose and the Star Eater. I guess that's all I really have for this update. I'll see about getting some Goat Control. Anyway, sorry. I'll see about getting up duels with the Battling Boxers, because that's mainly what I've been playing recently. I was really digging the deck. I wish it had, like, maybe a Searcher. It's just a Destroyed by Battle Searcher would be nice. Because I don't know. It's missing one piece to be really competitive. Maybe even some more Exceed options, other than the ones we currently have. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Try this shit out. It's fun. Button. Who's got the...